But like, you know, we could have been signed by like Illuminati or anything like that if you could have gone. Somebody would have eventually noticed that and just go ahead. I mean, you know what? These guys are doing good. They're representing the culture. Let's sign them. Okay, so
could have gotten signed, guys.
I'm with Sinead here.
Still are gonna.
Sinead, I'll let you do your own introduction because I don't like to really introduce people.
Oh, okay, cool.
So like you like dance. We know each other for like what, 15 years? What? Oh,
God,
fuck.
A long time. Yeah. How old are you?
Yeah, I'm not saying my age on my podcast. I'm 25, guys. I look 25.
It's 33.
No, I'm not actually 33. Don't take that seriously. Like,
I'm 30 and proud. PJ,
Yeah.
big trio.
I never meet females that actually like to like say their age.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm cool. I've accepted it. I'm 30.
When did you realize you were 30?
Huh?
When you don't look 30 though. That's the thing.
It's the pig
Like you still look like that Sinead from like way back in the days.
Stop it.
Yeah, you guys. I can't lie. You guys used to look goofy as fuck when you guys used to have all the baggy jeans and stuff. Oh, what was the name of the crew? Oh my god.
It was Breakbeat.
Breakbeat. Yes. Oh my god. I remember. I used to go hang around the breakbeat because of girls, but like. Yeah, because so many girls there, and the worst part was there was the boss. I forgot her name.
D.
Yeah, that's
yes,
her.
She ran breakbeat.
She's a very random person. I love her.
Yeah,
and whenever I used to go there, she was like, "If you're not dancing or you're not like cleaning up, get out."
If you're not cleaning up,
yeah, get out.
Here's sweep and brush. If you're not breaking, sweep.
Yeah, and I'll be just there, like, pretending like I'm one of the black girls' brother, and I'm just here to collect my sister. I'm like, oh, I'm telling my friend, look at that girl over there dancing. Yeah. Oh my god, you know what, mate? I almost started dancing with you guys.
You should have, PJ. I could imagine you now doing the old top rocks. And
but I never thought of myself like I always felt like because like you know I have like you know with like Congolese background. I always felt like I got that on lock. Apart from the break. I wish I can do the pop lock and all that kind of stuff.
Pop lock and drop.
But I always felt like I never really belonged in that lane.
Oh,
you know?
PJ, no, you always belonged.
Not really, but you guys were like amazing whenever you guys went to the show, and I almost felt jealous. I'm like, oh man, look at them breaking it down. You know what? Fuck that. I'm Congolese. I can dance my own way.
Of course you can. You've got that Congolese two-step thing going on, you know.
But yeah, your introduction. Yeah, you're supposed to be.
So my name and all that jazz. We doing all that. What I do.
I don't know, just give me your like to say in Portuguese, apelido, your nickname.
My nickname, yes, and you know what? It's funny because when I hear my name being called Sinead, I know it's people from my past.
From Waterford, yeah, I get that as well. Patience,
because patience, because no one else calls me Sinead. So like everyone calls me Ned.
Yeah, I called you that, so I didn't know if you're comfortable with that.
Oh yeah, I love Ned, but it's you know what. I don't introduce myself as Sinead at all, but when people call me Sinead, and I feel like it's with such love and intention, I just know they're like my old crew.
Yeah?
You know? It's
not. Do you not feel like, oh my god, that's one of my mom's
aunties,
that's my mom's
or like
my mom's
there.
Friend, my neighbors? No.
Auntie PJ.
Go somewhere.
In your dress.
That could be. I mean, it's 2019. Imagine in London, someone Sinead.
Yeah,
who the fuck is this?
And you know what? I used to kind of be a bit. I think everyone's the same. Wherever you grow up, you don't think it's that cool, and you're kind of like, oh, Ireland and Irish names. And now that I'm older, I'm like, yeah, Ireland. It's fucking beautiful. And Sinead is an Irish name. Were you
ashamed of your country?
No, never ashamed. But you know, you always thought that other countries were cool. You know, it's always what's not. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
You always look at other countries and other cultures and other types of music. You know.
I feel like Congolese people are only proud of Congo like when they're far away. Don't kill me, Congolese people. I think, that's just what I think.
It's fucking everyone. See the Irish people in Spain, and all of a sudden they're like at every Irish bar representing. When you're here, then you know everyone does it. You get very proud of your country when you're away.
Why would you go to an Irish bar if you're on vacation?
I don't personally. You know, a lot of people do. See, we could go two ways with this now, PJ. We could be like, oh, why would you do that? And then be like, sure, why not? Leave them off. They're having fun.
Cool.
It depends what you're going on holidays for, okay? Are you going on holidays for the whole cultural thing? Do you want to experience that country's way, their music, their people, which is definitely one of the most amazing parts of going away? Or do you want to go away, switch off, get pissed where no one knows you?
I am definitely for that. I'm the last option. Going away, just get lost.
You know what I mean?
Not remembering stuff.
In an Irish bar and fucking, I don't know, Spain somewhere.
Although I don't hit the Irish bar because I like obviously over here I go to it, but like I remember like one of my cousins were in France and he was like, oh, that's an Irish bar there. Do you want to go in there? I'm like, why?
Because you're Irish.
There's 1,000 of them over there. Not like that. Anyway, so
we'll always
what
meet
they
someone
call
from
you?
home though. That's the thing. which is kind of cool.
No,
sometimes.
in France, you never meet like somebody from.
You'd be surprised.
Although I met somebody a French guy who lived in Cork.
There you go.
And he felt like he was so close to me. I was like, dude, I'm in Waterford.
It's just
I'm in Wexford, for even worse. I'm in New House.
that Celtic connection.
He was like, oh my God, I feel so connected with you. I was like, no, we're like 2 hours apart.
I love
don't
that
know
though.
you.
Best friends with someone on holidays.
Yeah.
Just because you both know the same Paddy.
But we spoke about the same thing about the Irish, because I've been in Cork a few couple of times, and then like we spoke about it, and then he was like, "Oh my God, somebody from Ireland."
Cork, bye.
Yeah.
Cheers, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Tit-
We're
wait,
drinking.
you have to
What
go
is
tits
this?
and ass. Tits and ass. That's it.
I never seen that before,
And that's my friend.
and I'm never doing that with my mom. If I'm doing cheers with my mom, you have to go tits and ass.
Yeah.
Tits.
Definitely to the mother.
Tits.
And ass, and then me and Louise.
I don't think our
do-
moms are like. What is that? Is that like dry humping with your wine glasses? What the hell is going on?
It's a dry wine.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Dry rosé.
Yeah, I had way more rosé till this guy spilled my rosé. So what did they call you?
So friends and everyone call me Ned, and when I'm working and in the performance world, and they're still friends as well, they call me Bonnie.
Where's the bunny coming from?
Bonnie Boux is my stage name. To be honest with you, I needed a stage name when I first got into kind of burlesque, and I kind of wanted a name that would transfer into normal life as well. You know, I could have picked like Tits McGee or something, you know, but I wouldn't really be called Tits as easily as I would be called Bonnie. So I thought, I like the
Why
name
should people
Bonnie.
call you Tits McKee?
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Not really. I'll be uncomfortable about that. I mean,
I don't own that shit, but yeah, Bonnie is nicer. Bonnie is universal.
Okay.
You know, so
Burlesque.
Burlesque.
I don't know much about it. Some people get it confusing with
they do.
other department. They would think like it's more like stripping and stuff. I think Mark could explain it. Dude explained it to me and then said it was something different. I never been to one of your show. I remember trying to come into one of your show, and my girlfriend just like cock blocked me, and she was just like, "Yeah,
no.
you're not going to that." I was like, oh. I'm like, I'm going there for a friend, because I remember you were doing the
We've got the Bazooka Club.
yeah, you were doing the dance for yourself thing, and then I was
Dance
like,
yourself
okay,
free.
yeah, and I was like, okay, I'm going to that, and I'll go to your show.
Yeah.
And I remember I was trying to like get all the guys as well. I was like, listen, guys, 20 euros. It was 20 euros.
For the sit down show, 15 to 20 depending on what we're doing. Yeah, for like
The
a proper
reg. It's in
2
the
hour
reg,
show.
is it?
Yeah, in the reg. And it's funny because like you know that you were saying that burlesque is different to stripping. It's a massive conversation that actually goes on in the burlesque world in particular, and it's a really interesting conversation because burlesque is essentially stripping. You know, like you are. It's a striptease. I could talk about this for hours, to be honest with you, because you don't actually have to do striptease though really to also qualify as burlesque. Like it's an umbrella term for a lot of things. There's a lot of styles, and striptease doesn't mean that you also have to go strip. It could be teasing just your glove. Do you know what I mean? You could be dressed up as a duck and teasing with your feathered wings because you're doing a comedy burlesque. Do you know what I mean?
For the people that are into that.
There's someone for everyone. And so when it comes to it's cool to definitely discuss the minor differences between stripping and strip clubs, say, and burlesque. But it's funny because a lot of people, and you didn't do this now, a lot of people would say it in a tone of kind of like disgust. Oh, it's different to stripping, and it immediately puts stripping down, you know. And like whereas I wouldn't, and I'm all for stripping if people are doing strip clubs, and I'm all for burlesque stripteasing, and they have a lot of common factors then, you know. But it's just it's you don't. God, where do I start? Like I do striptease in my burlesque, definitely, and I love it, and I love the whole like owning your body and just fucking.
When did you feel
know?
like I always remembered like seeing you guys dancing, and I feel like out of like all of you guys, because I knew for you guys had like a gang that you guys roll out with. You guys used to go together and you guys be dancing randomly on the street. Yeah. And I remember just going around like, yeah, they're weirdos. I remember hating back then. I used to hate a lot.
Did you hate me, PJ?
No, not hate you really. I told you guys were always like a cool gang where I didn't fit in, but I had like my own
you had your
side as well. I was just like, you guys were just one of those people when you came in, you just vibe in the room, came in with your baggage, not baggage, whatever style that people that dance had. They had like these big pants, they wear like a flat tummy tee or some shit like that.
Crop top, UFO pants.
Yes,
your
there
fat
you go.
man pants.
And then you have like your shoes.
One
and you
leg
guys,
up.
and you guys would just show up and take all the attention in the room, and I'd just be like, what? Man, fuck these people. Hold on, give me a second.
That's actually so funny.
Yeah, and I'll be
That
like,
is hilarious.
and I'll be like, because I'll be like, man, fuck these people. Why are they here? Who invited them?
You're like, oh, I did.
Yeah, you guys should just be there with your whole crew and be ready to do your dances. But I did enjoy, kind of like secretly envied you guys a lot. You understand? But like I seen you guys transition. I don't know what Louise is doing now, but I think last time I checked, she was doing something about teachers or something like that. I don't know if she doing Stomp now.
She bought Louise, what a legend. So
She is. Do you know who told me you guys were legend? That's how I found out I was like old at the same time as well. I think it was.
Go on. What?
I can't remember who he was. I don't know if I can say this one. Dylan. Yeah, Dylan.
My friend Dylan.
I don't know his street name. But
El
like,
Hippie.
Yeah, El Hippie. Yeah,
Yes,
he. We were talking about you guys dancing and stuff like that because he's into that kind of stuff. He was telling me about his shows.
He's brilliant.
And yeah, he is. I have him on Instagram. I always watch his video. I can't quite understand what he's doing, but I feel like there's a movement going on in there.
He'll love that you said that.
Yeah?
Movement. Yeah, because I'd be good friends with Dylan now, especially we've done some stuff together, and I'm hoping to do a lot more stuff with him. He's an artist.
Yeah. I can see that through him. But and he told me that he was like, what was the words that he used? He said Sinead is an OG.
Yes.
And I thought he would say something like, something sexy, some shit like that. I was like, Sinead is an OG. I was like, yeah. I didn't know, so I asked him again. I was like, dude, what you say is that Sinead is an OG. Like, she's been out here for like a very long time. And for me, it was weird because I was like, Sinead is Sinead. And for him, you were an OG. Like, you were
that
like...
is funny.
Yeah, because she was saying that it was me and Mark was there as well. And it was like, you been around for a very long time. And he was saying that, oh no, you're like an OG. I was like, wow, there's people out here looking up to Sinead. Which brought me back to me being jealous. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like, I mean, if people are looking up, who's looking up to me? Like, I'm an OG too. Like, I mean,
you're the original gangster.
Yeah, then I realized I'm old. I
realized
I'm old. It's wine, it's not cognac. I see the way you're holding that.
It's cognac. I'm holding like a cognac.
Yeah, we'll just pretend it's cognac.
I love that. You forget PJ though. Do you know what I mean? Like I often it's cool to even just meeting up now, having these chats. Yeah. To me it's just cool to socialise and just have these chats because it's bringing up all these memories. And like what we were saying earlier with Mark, I was like, fuck, we know each other a long time. Yeah. And it's nice because not a lot of people are still say that they have contact with people from when they're in their teens and feel comfortable. And I just feel like the minute I'm around you, I'm at home. Do you know what I mean? I love that. It's just like, it's just cool.
For me, I felt like you kind of went big time because you guys were already like there while we were here just watching on. And when you start doing the burlesque thing, and I watched you when I watched you guys shifting. I don't know what the other girls are doing.
Yeah.
Like when I watched you guys shifting, when you were the one that was mostly on the frame. You said you were mostly out there.
I was mostly just shouting on Instagram, to be fair.
Yeah, most of the time. I remember when you guys were doing the grinding thing. You guys were on TV.
Yeah.
You and Louise, I was like, go girls. I don't know why you guys like ended up with that. But then when you guys separated, she went into England. I don't know where she is now, New Zealand or whatever.
No, she's in London.
And she's doing other stuff, and then you like, what can I say, transcended to burlesque.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, for me first time I was like, okay, that's a major step up. That's like a different. Like I never expected that.
Did not expect it.
No, I didn't. But like we won. Like I think we would meet on and off, like on these like night outs and stuff.
Yeah.
When you first made me taste chips and ice cream and all that.
Chips and ice cream for life.
It's nice.
McDonald's,
by the way.
chips
It's
and McFlurries.
Yeah. Hillbillies. You guys love that place. Jesus, it's so expensive.
I used to, and then I stopped eating meat, but now I'm like,
Are you a vegetarian now?
I was, PJ.
You're a vegan now?
No, I was like veggie for like 3 years up until 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah, because.
Traitor.
No, don't you start.
What was it that led
bacon? No, it actually wasn't anything to do with the fact that I was like crumbling for a slice of crispy bacon. It was just my health. And a lot of people then will have a lot to say about this probably, but I became vegetarian for moral reasons completely. I loved meat.
Did you watch one of them videos? They were killing like a pig.
Yeah,
and
they
stuff.
started me. I used to cry in the middle of the night, especially after I had a few drinks, and cry at the point.
Yeah, I chose not to. I was like, nah, I can't give up chicken.
Eye-opening.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah, that started it for me now. That was the transition. Yeah. And then But my health just hasn't been the best, and I lost a little weight and stuff, and I actually got tested. You know, you can get like body type tested and what food is best for you and stuff. And for a long time, and for a long time, like I keep craving meat. Like you should stop craving it after a few months. 3 years later, and I'm still drooling and wanting it. It's weird.
Yeah, I gave up pork.
Yeah, I don't actually eat that now, so I'm trying to be conscious. Like I'm not just gonna go to McDonald's and get chicken nuggets, but I've had some free range organic steak and chicken. That's what I've been
I can't
doing.
remember the last time I had chicken nuggets though. But I heard about how they made. I don't want to watch the videos. I don't want to be traumatized. So I'm cool.
Yeah,
But
we're like moving on.
yeah. But like you transitioned to the burlesque when you went in there, and then I was like, wow, okay, cool.
Yeah.
What is this? And I was like, let me go to one of these shows and just watch out
Yeah.
and see what's going on. Cause like my friends were like, oh, we're going there. We're like as a partner and stuff like that. And I at the time I was with somebody, and I was like, okay, should I like suggest this? And I knew immediately if I suggest this goes south very very quick. So I was like, you know what? No, especially when I say like I know you and stuff, go south. And I was like, you know what? Cool, I won't like do that.
Yeah.
But like I'll at least like tell her that I'm going to the show, so she know I'm going to the show. She might say yes.
Nothing to hide. Yeah.
I say I'm going to one of my friends. My friends going with the girls and stuff.
Yeah.
But then she might want to come, but she probably just want to come see if I'm enjoying the show. So no, that's not an option. Or I could not tell her and just go in there and then low key. But then if she
then that
catches
means
me
you've got
outside,
something to hide and you've nothing to
yeah,
hide.
exactly. She
you
catches
know?
me outside.
Yeah.
So alternative, I would just like, hey, listen, man, there's this burlesque. So would you like to like go to something like this? She was
Yeah,
like,
do it together.
no, why would I go to this? And I was like, okay, that's a no then. We'll stay home. And that was it.
I get it, I do, and like I see it a lot, and then it's one of those things that's going to take a while. It's kind of like a personal journey for people, I suppose, in terms of if they're going to enjoy that sort of stuff. You know
Females
what I mean?
hate you.
No, well, not to my face.
Like, hey, girl, how you doing?
No. To be fair, I actually, PJ, I don't get any negative.
Yeah, you guys. You guys are loved all over across town, and you just get like all these soccer moms who come into like your dance shows and stuff, like cheering their kids. Come on, Sinead, you're absolutely amazing. I'm like, there's nothing special about them.
Hey, you! 4 eyes.
Yeah, I remember we used to call you 4 eyes all the time. You come into the shop, I'm like, hey, 4 eyes.
Hey, 4 eyes.
I think that was my way of me getting revenge and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it was, but now I've got laser.
Yeah,
you know?
you walk in.
But it's funny because I've heard people say this before, and it's, you know, it's pure, it's just ignorance. When I say ignorance, I don't mean like ignorant as in being rude, you know, just lack of like knowing.
Alright.
It's the fear of the unknown. Do you know what I mean? And so if you've never been to a burlesque show, you're going to assume certain things. Do you know what I mean? And then that's not for everyone. And so it's like this panic almost of like, it's just for men. And then there's this panic of like, it's too sexy, and then what is too sexy? Do you know what I mean? And even if it is too sexy, if that's what you're into, happy days, enjoy it. You know what I mean? Burlesque, some burlesque is very sensual and sexy, and some burlesque is comedic and crazy, you know. But it's funny because burlesque is actually deadly to go for couples. It's deadly. It's for any ages, any type of people.
Do dudes be stripping as well, like Magic Mike
There's male,
style?
yeah. There's boylesque. It's called boylesque.
For real?
Yeah, all genders do burlesque, and this is the thing. Like, it's really a lovely night out for a couple. Like, if you are both happy enough to enjoy it, you know. When
Be for real. Do you guys get like African couple, one African, like, you know, like
not as much as you would get Irish, like yeah.
It'd be some kind of like mixed couple, like, you know, if I'm like.
Yeah, like I suppose in Ireland, predominantly the audience would be mainly.
Yeah, that would be, but like
Yeah.
it's Ireland. But I feel like if it was like a different location, you probably get.
In London, yeah. For example, in London.
Have you done any shows in London?
Yeah, and there'd be all races and cultures and all the audiences. Yeah, there's not a specific like.
It's kind of cool, but I guess over there, the culture is more exposed and stuff.
It is, and burlesque is still very kind of more underground here, PJ, as well, compared to other countries. So, unless like, because you know me, you know it exists now, and if you went looking for it, you know, like when you get a red car and all of a sudden you can see these red cars. It opens up your mind. There's a lot more. You'll
it's
find,
more like with a brand. If you buy a car with a certain brand, I feel
you
like it
see
happens
the
for me.
brand.
I just it's easy for me to spot the type of car that I drive. Everywhere I'm like, oh, Twinsy, which is kind
Exactly.
of corny. or like goofy, like, and I'm like, oh my god, look, that guy has the same car as me. My one's better though.
Yeah, mine's cleaner and my dog goes in nicer and look at my tire tread.
I have rims on mine, you don't.
Nice rims, babes.
Yeah.
You see, the same with burlesque. There's a lot going on if you know it exists and you look into it, you know. But it's the perception is wrong if people do feel like that they can't go with their partners. Like it's a brilliant night out to go together and enjoy it
with the boys. Woo.
Yeah, or all men. You know what, I've had the opposite then. Men thinking that they can't come or shouldn't come because they feel like they might look a bit creepy if there's like a bunch of males in the audience, and that's not the truth either. As long as you're respectful and having a good time, which is what you should do at any show, whether it's a bloody fucking Shakespeare show or a burlesque show, you're gonna have a good time.
Now, is there like the whole throw money stuff involved? Like, cool.
Oh, sorry, is there? So
now we don't have one bills here. They throw coins or.
Do you know what? So I do a show. It's called The Dark Pearl. Ella Gogo does it in Dublin, and she's got dark pearl dollars. So she's printed off her own dollars,
and you change it,
and you pay €1 per dollar when you come in the door. And you get money thrown at you.
They did that on. I was in Germany the first ever time that I went into like a strip club. I hope my mom is not listening to this podcast. But anyway, the first ever time. But my mom, I'm old enough, mom.
Strip clubs are cool.
First time I ever went there, and I was there and stuff, and I was like, okay, are we using like coins and stuff? And they laughed right at me. No, we're not using coins. You change it. They gave me these like dollar bills that were like fake, but they were like the strip club
and
dollar bills.
Yeah,
and I just went in there and I was just like,
imagine fucking €1. Imagine showing €1 on stage and it just goes into the arse cheek.
Yeah.
Ka-ching!
Take that, mama. Just security coming right away with it on your face. But like, that was it.
Yeah, it's good. So I love when I do that because then the stage manager collects it all for you, and then at the end of the show you get to exchange it and you get the money back and you get tips then, you know.
That's cool.
It's good, yeah. And
so it's like everywhere. I felt like it was just like you doing it here, not. But then again,
no, not at all. Like there's people been doing it way before me. Like it's a massive scene, and it's growing like more and more. Like literally now, if I think of top of my head, there's so many shows in Dublin, like loads. But then there's like Wicklow, Wexford, Cork, Galway, Athlone, Belfast, all have like solid regular shows. Yeah. And
when was the time when you felt like okay, cool, I'm doing this? Because I've seen some of your pictures you post. I think you recently. I'm not a stalker. It's it's just like when you're scrolling through the Instagram thing.
PJ, we all love each other's Instagram. It's cool. Go on, tell us.
I don't. Okay, I'm just saying that out there to my exes.
To my DMs.
I blocked all of them.
Doc Martens.
But anyway, there's that picture that you like, kind of like, it's somewhere. Is that the beach? I don't want to say it. Is that the beach?
But it's a recent picture on the beach, yeah.
Yeah. That was everywhere. I was like, that's a cool picture, and you kind of like holding
the nips.
Yeah, your boobs like this, and then you have. That's a great picture. That's a great shot. So,
thank you.
Yeah, I think it was for the first time when I looked at the picture. I was like, that is actually a great shot. Then I went in to look at it. Everything no, but like, you know, when you as a part of as being a man, you know, you the first thing you look, oh shit.
Oh, you mean you appreciated the style of the photo?
Exactly. Because obviously for the background that I did for a study in college, I was like, yo, this is a great shot. Because recently I've been thinking of doing photo shooting of like all the artists that perform in African Day.
Yes.
And then I was like, okay, cool. I need something to come more cleaner and stuff like that. And the more you spend time on Instagram, the more you start looking into that type of stuff. Because you look into your profile, you go into somebody who has like 10,000 followers, you're like, oh my god, my page looks like.
I know, it's not really sad when you see people with that many followers and you're like.
But some of them are fake now. It's like Instagram now is just like people sell that blue check thing now.
Do they? See, the
like you can literally buy followers now.
Can you? See, I don't want to do that. The reason why I say it's sad, it's not a jealousy thing. I'm all for people if I can get in their followers. I want 10,000 so I can put links into my into my stories.
But there's a thing though.
I want links.
There's a thing though. There's a thing with the. There's a thing that you can do now to kind of like transition into. If you want to do business wise,
you do a business page.
That's how people buy for that. There's an image. If you have an artist or something like that.
Yeah.
And you want them to like, you know, to get to a certain level. You understand? To get to a certain level. You understand? You want them to have like all these type of followers. And I've seen people that came in that weren't used to Instagram. They'll just come in and then they'll buy it. And if you look at somebody who's famous in their comment section, there's always somebody there. Hey, I'm selling blue checks. Hit me at this, blah 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 blah.
Blue ticks. Give me
Yeah,
a good
whatever
trick,
is that.
bitch. Nah, I don't think I'd buy it, to be fair.
Yeah.
Why would you want to buy it?
I don't know. No, the people have their own reasons and stuff like that. I'm not
I
the
suppose
one
for
to
businesses,
judge.
maybe, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know. And a lot of people, when it came out that people are buying followers, like, I remember people are going mental. And I'm just like, who cares?
It's kind of sad. I think it's kind of sad.
No, like, if you want to buy your followers, none of my business. I'm very, like, do whatever you want.
Yeah, I try to stay away from Instagram as much as I can, but sometimes I'm just scroll down. That's when I found the picture. I was like, that's a great shot. From a male perspective, I felt like, wow, that's really a good shot. I'd like to find out who
Derek
took that
Harvey
shot.
took it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's probably expensive. But
No,
anyway.
you should get. Derek did the makeup, he did the hair, he did the look, and he
So
took
he
the photo.
did everything. Cool.
He did everything. He's a good friend of mine.
Was it just like one of those, like, if you tell me he took
did
it
it
from
on
like
his
his
phone.
Android,
He took it
I'll
on
be
his
pissed
phone.
off.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Huawei
No!
P20 Pro. Yeah, took it on his phone.
With a P20?
Yeah, the one I have.
Mother.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And do you know what that just proves? That there really is a talent of photography that's separate to your equipment.
Do you feel like
just
that's dying? Do
proves
you feel like the whole camera thing is dying now?
No, I don't think it's dying, but you know, like, it just shows that no matter how much money you put into it, at the end of the day, you've got to hone in on your craft and practice your craft. Do you know what I mean? Like, he just has his natural eye, and he got it in his phone. Just shows that, you know, you don't need money to get a good picture.
I'm gonna be really like
you know,
ignorant. Is he like bisexual or like? I'm trying to find out, because people that have that type of craft and that type of many skills with makeups and stuff like that, they're usually either gay or bisexual or something like that.
Gay,
I don't have anything against. I'm all for it.
Of course you don't.
You understand? But like whenever I encounter some people,
he's
like
very artistic.
Yeah, and I'll be like looking at them like the way I used to look at you guys with the whole breakbeat thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I hate this gay guy, man. Seriously, he's got too many talents, man. What's going on
Take
here?
him out, women.
Yeah, they're always cool with girls and stuff like that. Oh, girl, come take a shower with you. I'm like, yo, what can I come? Can I come through too? You know what I mean? So that type of thing. So I saw the picture. I was like, wow. You know, I saw the picture. I was like,
good.
Yeah, that's a good picture. And in my head, I was like, there was a whole setup, lights here, lights there. You understand?
Now we went out to the beach and it was so windy that we were like, shit.
Yeah, it looked like it was a shit weather.
It was a bit dodgy, and we just said, "Feck it." We got this part that was kind of sheltered up behind the cliff, and he just snap on his phone. Done.
Do you have like a certain message that you like, kind of like say, okay, I'm gonna just always, because I know you're very random at times.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I'll be talking to you. I remember when I never really seen you drunk. I've seen you times when you're like, kind of like, yeah, cool. You kind of like you kind of just calm. I think that scares me as well at one time, because like it does. No, listen.
Go on, tell us.
No, because like I'm used to meeting you. You're very hype and stuff like that. But when I meet you out and you're calm, and I'll be like, maybe it was just the impression that I was coming onto. I was like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna chill.
I'm actually a really calm person.
No, I feel like
I think in ways. Like I know, like I could be perceived as this crazy person. There's that side to me. I'm very chill.
Not really. I feel like a very interesting person. I like people like that. But like I feel like there's always a vibe with you when I'm talking to you, and you know you can just say anything or whatever. You understand? And I remember the day when
I
you
feel
made.
like that with you too.
Yeah, but now that I'm finding out, I used to be scared to like kind of, because I felt like it was just all one direction stuff.
Yeah.
Or everybody that's around the world that's following all the styles and stuff like that can go here. I'll be like going this way.
Yeah.
You understand? And like I felt like that day when you made me taste chips and ice cream, the moment you put the chips on your nose, and that stuck in my head for years and years and years and years. And
have you been dreaming of it, PJ?
No, it was just like we were having a cool moment. You understand? I think you guys were looking nice. I don't know who you were with. You were with some of your friends. You guys were looking nice and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, you just took 2 chips and then you just put it on your nose and you started doing some kind of impersonation. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, I stuck them up my nose.
Yeah,
that sounds like me.
Yeah.
Got some chips now.
And the worst part was that the ice cream was like, you know, at the bottom part here, and it was just sticking out like this. And I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Excuse me, sorry.
No, it's cool. You can burp. I feel like whenever you started doing that, I feel like, wow, I can be comfortable. I can actually finally fart in silence. I don't want.
Please fart. I'd love to hear that vibrate.
Exactly. You see, some people will be like, oh my God, excuse me, I gotta go to the toilet. No,
it might awaken some feelings.